Chances for your Sunday. Tonight, the community is coming together to mourn a worn mother at the center of a heartbreaking murder investigation. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. I'm Roseville. Ashley Elkins was last seen on January 2nd. Police suspect foul play. For days, crews combed through a Macomb County landfill hoping to find some trace of her, to no avail. So far, no one is charged in Elkins' death, but investigators searched the home of her ex-boyfriend DeAndre Booker in connection to this case. He is currently locked up on charges of lying to police. This evening, loved ones gathering for a vigil to lift up Ashley's memory. 7 News Detroit reporter Tiara Braddock was there speaking to family as they grapple with this tragedy.
So many people came out Saturday night to honor Ashley Elkins, the Warren mother who went missing earlier this month.
Justice for Ashley! We love you! We love you!
Right now, with everybody here, it shows everybody cares. You know, when I thought nobody cared at all, I see that everybody cares now.
Ashley's mother, Monica Elkins, was surrounded by hundreds of people on Saturday as they gathered to celebrate the life of her daughter.
She was just a good person. I mean, everybody goes through things in life, you know, but still, she still was a good person.
Ashley's vigil was held near the Hampton Court Apartments in Roseville. That's where her ex-boyfriend DeAndre Booker lived. Police suspect he may have something to do with her disappearance, and he has since been charged with lying to a police officer.
I know this is where her soul left her. And so I think it's the right thing to do is be here where she last was.
Police have not been able to find Ashley's body. When investigators were executing a search warrant at her ex-boyfriend's apartment, they took a dumpster into evidence. Then they spent a week searching the Pine Tree Acres landfill in Lenox Township, but wasn't able to locate her. Ashley's cousin, Taylor Redmond, hopes her family can eventually get some type of closure.
We want to be able to bury her like a human deserves to be laid to rest. And it's hard for me to come to terms with it. I know it's hard for her youngest son to come to terms with it because we're constantly asking ourselves, like, where is she?
Monica says her daughter loved her 2 boys, and this has been extremely hard on them.
The youngest boy is 7. He's autistic. So he's still asking her, like, if the phone rings, that my mom. If somebody comes to the door, is that my mom? So he doesn't understand yet.
Monica says despite how hard everything is, it's good to know she's not going through this alone.
Justice for Ashley! We love you! We love you!
In Roseville, Tiara Braddock, 7 News Detroit.
Thank you, Tira. And while Ashley Elkins has never been found, police say forensic evidence tied to the missing mother has been found. Ashley's ex-boyfriend DeAndre Booker is in custody, facing a charge of lying to a police officer. His bond set at $250,000. Legal expert and University of Detroit Mercy law professor Larry Dubin tells me that's more of a hold than anything else, as police work to put together strong evidence despite never finding Ashley, to send over to the prosecutor's office for additional charges in what could be a lengthy legal process with never having found her.
And so while it may be tougher, it's not impossible to find someone guilty of murder without a body.
It is not impossible. It certainly can, depending on the lack of other evidence that would help to establish the crime. It makes it more difficult.
We'll, of course, be sure to bring you updates in this case. Meantime, Booker is due back in court next month. Tonight, we're digging